for Snee Bridge. So, did you get any more information, or is this something we should follow up on? We left last time with you, we're gonna check to see if there was even a, before we go any further with it, is there even a possibility to reallocate a grant?
I haven't done anything formal.
So-
The last, when we spoke about it, it was an idea, and the question was asked, is a change in scope possible? A formal request would need to be made to the grant agency there to see if they would consider even
Like, I don't
changing
know
the
what we're
scope.
gonna-
So I haven't done anything with it.
I
Just
don't know
waiting
what
for
we're
grant.
gonna do with this per se, but I don't think we can really make a decision until we get all the things to decide on, like, is it even possible? So I guess this conversation waits until we know if it's even possible.
Is this a discussion item?
Yeah, there's no motion here.
We talked about the Snee Bridge ad nauseum. Why don't we just do the Snee Bridge, get it over with and move on? And we passed a motion back in March, to do an engineering inspection on the Stonebridge Bridge. I think we should just go do it, so then we will have details, factual information based on professional people and see what the situation is. That's where I'm coming from.
So I would like to get the information if it's even an option before.
So you
There's
want us to
really-
reach out to the
Yeah, I mean,
board
we don't even
about
know if it's an
potential?
option. If it's not an option, it's not an option.
Which bridge? Before I got on the board, Carl.
What we're supposed to,
We got a grant that we asked for multiple years now, and I don't know how many years. I know it's
We asked in
23.
23.
no, that's like 2 years.
Well, no, you get
Okay.
it a year later.
Whatever.
Yeah, you get a year. Anyway, we don't really have a discussion. The thing is, we don't even know.
who uses the area there?
Nobody.
Shepherds. I don't know who uses the damn area down there. But I know the reason we applied for the grant, we got the money. Let's just go do the
Well,
job and move on.
previous to getting the grant, since then,
But nobody lives
a
there.
great need on Stonebridge may have appeared.
I
So,
don't think you're gonna be able to profit from Snee
we
Bridge.
can't, well, it's worth looking at. We don't
But
know.
how many thousands of dollars is that gonna cost us to look at?
To send a letter to the board?
How much?
It's gonna take an hour of my time.
Okay.
And you said roughly about 2 weeks, they'll know?
Yeah, I mean, they'll get us an answer. The thing I'll caution you though, is, if we put together a request to change the scope and they approve it, there's no going back. Like if I'm gonna approach the LSA board about a change in scope, they're gonna ask me, what do you wanna use the money on? And I would, have that spelled out in the letter. And
again-
they're either gonna approve or deny that
Well, how are you
request.
gonna switch it to Stonebridge and we don't know what the issue is at Stonebridge?
You know there's an issue, you know
Well,
there's
we
an
don't know
issue.
there's an issue.
We don't know the magnitude of the problem. Okay.
We own Stonebridge.
Well, I
Guarantee
think
it
the
ends
last
up like
time you
we
were gonna
own.
call Mr. Mardick and talk.
Martin, I talked to Dennis, he's been in
Giant
chapter
over.
11, chapter 7 for the last 5 or 6 years.
So,
And you verified that, did you not?
but it doesn't mean we own it. But there is a great need at that bridge versus,
Barking up the wrong.
so we again table this. I'll put a motion on the table at the next meeting to make a decision to vote on whether or not we want Bankston to.
Request a
Okay.
change in scope.
So tonight, nothing happens. We'll put a motion on whether or not we want to proceed with Bankston, second on that.
Sure.
Okay. No, there's no family list back here.
Who tore the bridge up?
The county on the bridge.
Washington County's mine.
Why didn't Washington County be involved in replacing it?
They don't wanna pay to maintain it, and they don't wanna have it there anymore, so they took it down.
So they pushed that on to us.
Well, no,
I thought it was,
it was a county bridge.
that's what I heard, but I also heard it's one of ours, so I don't know.
No,
I really don't know.
The county couldn't take down a bridge that was ours, the county took down their own bridge. Cause they didn't wanna maintain it anymore.
Everything I learned
What's the
about
use of the
government,
bridge
there's
if
a lot of
nobody lives
slippery
back
slopes.
here? What's the use?
well, nobody lives back there, but there is issues with that as well,
Two
but
people live back here, Carl.
2 people do live back there.
they have a
They
bridge
do.
to their
I went to
house.
high school with them.
Those people have a bridge to get to their
Yeah.
house.
Joey Byers put his own bridge in.
Yeah, so it's not, there's nobody dependent.
Joey's had a
Nobody
bridge.
lives there that's dependent to get over this
It's
bridge.
for
Joey don't need that bridge.
Peters Creek gets better utilization of their workforce, doing, they have some station back there. That's in essence what it is. What benefit we get out of it other than cooperation with Peters Creek, or the sun's gonna shine tomorrow, I don't really know, okay?
I'll just,
I'm just trying to tell you what I know, I don't know that much
But-
about Stonebridge.
The Stonebridge services our only grocery store and a whole bunch of residents there.
32 homes.
32 homes. It is a great, like, that bridge services a lot more need for us if,
What would it cost our highway crew to put a bridge in?
so I mean, there is conversation that Snee Bridge technically, if Peters Creek had to get over there to service their thing, they could drop a drop-in-place bridge in temporarily for, $600-700 a day. They don't go there often, I assume. I'm only assuming because it's been 3 years since it's been gone, and it seems like it hasn't been an issue yet. Where I think we would notice the loss of Stonebridge within hours.
Oh, yeah, you could say.
Well, they just would be landlocked. We'd notice that in hours, where it's
Well, I'm
been,
gonna tell you
Little over-
something, if Giant Eagle gets shut down, cause that bridge
Yeah,
falls,
absolutely,
you
that
better
too.
reach for your wallet, cause they're gonna go out.
absolutely, which is why I think some of us are looking into whether or not that can be moved. Both bridges, it's not like either one of them is not necessarily, worth doing. It's just priority wise, one of them, in my opinion, has got a much greater need.
Absolutely. Be nice to determine really the condition of the bridge by having a professional organization go out and do analysis of that bridge. Then we would have a concrete
It'd be
bit
nice
of
to know whose
information
bridge
to
it is, too.
discuss.
Couldn't the PA look at that?
PennDOT?
Yeah.
They do have a bridge.
Yeah, but I don't know if they do that, Carl. I mean,
They do. I reached
then
out to Jonah.
let's call them up and tell them to go
I
check
did.
that stuff.
I reached out to Stephanie and Jonah.
Good.
On the bridges.
Is she coming up, bringing the team out to look at it? When they can, you can do that?
I'm not familiar with that service they
They
provide.
do,
mind.
they have
They
a,
have consultants that do their bridge inspections for them.
yeah, so you can sign on to a program when they do their bridge inspections that they don't delegate to
They
any bridges
inspect their
under.
bridges,
They
not
do,
our
there's a
bridges.
program that they have that you can join.
Well, let's get on the list then.
We'll put it on the list. We'll put it on Michelle's list of many, many, many things. Okay, so moving on.
Yeah.
Change for the Tuscany snow removal contract, Quaker versus Miranda.